Aloha, everyone. I wasn't here earlier, so I haven't met you all, but I'm Donna. I manage the Hawai'i Ulu Co-op. We are not educators per se. We're farmers, but we have been working with the Hui since September, and more recently partnered with Dr. Tara O'Neill at UH College of Education. She runs the STEM Squared Master's Program. So we are working on an Ulu education initiative, which I'll happy to share with you guys here today. So the program goal is really to introduce our youth to ulu as a sustainable, traditional, delicious, nutritious food. So it's not just about kids not eating enough fruits and vegetables, and it's not just about, kids gaining a closer connection to the land. But from our perspective, there's a kind of fundamental crisis happening in our food system. Everyone knows the statistic, 85 to 90% of our food is imported, making us dangerously food insecure. The world seems to be spinning further and further out of control lately. Economic crisis or geopolitical conflict could really disrupt the shipping routes that we rely on, and there's less than 2 weeks supply of food available should anything happen to our global food system. So ulu, like other traditional crops, can be a replacement for those staple foods that we rely on. Hawaii has actually done a better job in producing vegetables, certain fruits, and protein like beef over the last decade or so. It's produced more of those local crops than it used to. But in the staple food category, which is critical dietary needs, we produce virtually 0%. So from our perspective, ulu actually has probably the best potential to feed us as a society here in Hawaii. It is one of the only starches that grows on a tree, a perennial tree, so it doesn't have to be replanted annually. It sequesters carbon, it produces copious amounts of fruit. So we think it's awesome. And unfortunately, ulu is no longer a part of our staple diet, as we all know. But even beyond that, there's kind of a stigma around it. I think many kids in particular think they don't like it, or perhaps they had a negative experience with it once, so they don't want to try it. And so our program goal is really to introduce ulu to the keiki in a really positive, engaging way. And we were very fortunate in that we received a grant from the USDA just about almost a year ago to enhance our farm to school program. Our co-op, for those of you that don't know, it's based on the Big Island, but we have members on Maui as well now. We're less than 3 years old, so we're really young. But our first customer ever was a school. It was the Volcano School of Arts and Sciences. The school food service director there was super into farm to school when she was there, and she was our first customer. And we've been working with DOE for a little over a year now to get ulu on first the Harvest of the Month menus, and next year it will be on the regular menu rotation for the first time. So every 5 weeks, every school across the state will be served ulu. So we're really excited about that. Woo! We recently received some supplementary funds in partnership with the Hawaii Institute for Public Health to develop some supplementary videos that will be about 10 3 to 6 minute educational videos. Hopefully some of them produced by students themselves, so we're working on that now. And over the last year, we have very much had a kind of simultaneous parallel pathways of focusing on school procurement and education. The procurement piece is very much within the co-op. We're producing ulu, fresh and minimally processed cuts, so we've been trying to cultivate and enhance our relationship with School Food Services branch. We will continue to do that. On the education side, the Hui has been an incredible partner because we don't have any of that capacity in-house. As I said, we're not educators. So we started brainstorming the best way to kind of link education with what kids are eating at school, and decided to create a community-sourced packet, a supplementary curricular resource packet, really curating existing community-based educational resources rather than creating our own. So that's what we've been working on, and some of you here in the room have contributed resources, which we're so thankful for and we love. Mingwei produced a gorgeous ulu agroforestry packet, Kokua Hawai'i Foundation, Farm to Keiki, and so we are working with the STEM Squared Master students next month to develop a first draft of that packet, which will be available for piloting next school year. These are some of our next steps. I know we're running out of time, so I won't read through them. But some ways that you can get involved, if you've got a cafeteria or you work at a place with a cafeteria, we've developed a bunch of one-page fact sheets for cafeteria staff and home recipes of the same dishes that the kids are going to be eating in the cafeteria. They're available, they're all on our website, so you can download them, post them in your cafeteria, hand them out to the students. If you teach or know a teacher, consider providing feedback on the first draft of our resource packet, or even pilot some of the materials next school year. We'd love to collaborate with you on that. If you have a school garden, plant an ulu tree. We can help you access seedlings. We have a small propagation facility. Or if you already have trees, make sure the fruit is utilized. If that's hard for you, consider joining the co-op. All you need is one tree. We'd be happy to purchase the fruit and teach the kids about what a cooperative business structure is like. And finally, just share about this project and ulu with your network. And that would be awesome. Thank you.